Hi, welcome to 4 Minutes of Film with me, Rhianna. 2 films to review this week, Dumb and Dumber 2 and Night at the Museum 3, Secret of the Tomb, with interviews from Rebel Wilson and Owen Wilson. No relation. So let's start with Dumb and Dumber 2. The boys are back, and this time they're trying to track down the daughter that Harry never even knew he had.
You guys want to play He Who Smelt It?
Huh? What's that?
It's complicated, so pay attention. We put the windows up. First one who smells a fart gets a point. If you say who dealt it, double points.
But if you say you smelled a fart and nobody farted, like if we were just passing a slaughterhouse,
False fart.
you lose a point. And you can't smell your own farts either.
What, are you guys kidding? No. No. I'm not gonna sit around sniffing your guys' farts like some kind of truffle pig. Forget it.
Okay, fine. Lloyd and I will play one-on-one.
Yeah, head to head.
Yeah.
How can you play one-on-one? If you smell a fart and you didn't do it, isn't it obvious the other guy did?
I thought you said you never played before.
You have to be a big fan of the first film to get all the little jokes and nuances. A lot of them definitely went over my head. And although it was really fun to see Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey recreate their old roles, I feel like the best jokes in there were the ones that we'd seen before. So it felt like a really unnecessary sequel. And all the other bits, the obvious comedy, just fell a little bit flat and really dragged for me. I was really disappointed. So 2 stars for Dumb and Dumber 2. And next up, it's Night at the Museum 3, Secret of the Tomb. It's another return for museum security guard Larry, played by Ben Stiller, and this time we find out about why the exhibitions come to life at night, which involves a trip to the British Museum in London for some of our favourite characters.
Larry, the others felt perhaps we could use some help.
The others?
Lawrence, I couldn't sit idly by. Our very survival is at stake.
All right. Hey, Teddy. Good. Good man having a crisis.
Tilla. Okay, a little muscle.
Hi, Larry.
That is a deceptively large box.
Obviously, we came along too. You know you'd be lost without us, Jackie.
Are you serious?
It is very silly, and as with most family comedies, there are bits in there that adults aren't really going to enjoy, but the kids are going to find hilarious, though there are some quite lame set pieces. But what I did love was seeing all my old favourite characters recreate their roles again. So Owen Wilson playing Jedediah and Steve Coogan as Octavius are always brilliant. And this is what happened when I spoke to Owen Wilson.
When you are working with someone like Steve, is he always trying to make you laugh?
There's an element sometimes to our conversations it's not so much about trying to make the other one laugh, but like your comments are valuable, but let me continue with my story. And he likes to talk about history, and I feel like I know a lot about history, so it seems like a lot of times I'm kind of patiently waiting or impatiently waiting, as the case may be, for him to finish telling his story about the history of Pompeii, so I can get back to telling him what I know about Pompeii from my 7th grade Latin class.
It was very moving seeing Robin Williams playing Teddy Roosevelt for the last time, but I laughed a lot more throughout this film than I was expecting to. Dan Stevens played Sir Lancelot brilliantly, and also seeing Rebel Wilson attempt an English accent was absolutely hilarious. When I spoke to her, I asked her about snogging Ben Stiller.
Ben, when he plays his Neanderthal character in the movie, does wear a lot of prosthetics. So when you kiss it, it kind of tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Oh.
Which is a distinctive kind of chemical-ish taste. But, I'm just a professional actress who can, just work it out.
Nothing came off in your mouth then? Or
No, but at one point Ben had to push me back because he was afraid his whole face prosthetics was going to fall off.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's definitely enough in there for kids and adults alike to enjoy, so 3 stars for Night at the Museum 3. And next week I will be reviewing Unbroken with an interview from Jack O'Connell as well as Annie, so click here to subscribe and catch that then.